Dave, I'm excited, bro. Melbourne, the sun is out.
Look, mate, you got me on a plane just a little after 5. Here we are now, 4x4 National Show, Melbourne.
I don't think we need much of an intro. I'm keen as to get in there, so let's go.
Let's go then, come on.
Kale did call it the arse eater, but ram eater. Dave, Molly, Dave.
Molly, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very
And I'm
well,
Dick.
thank you.
Nice to meet you guys.
We've just stumbled across the Melbourne 4x4 show. We woke Dave up super early this morning and got him on a plane. So it's
Where did you come from?
We came up down from Brizzy.
Yeah.
so we've just first time I've been to the Melbourne 4x4 show.
First time for me as well, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I haven't been before.
I've barely been to Melbourne, only second time I think, and we've just popped in, came into this stand first, and come across some pretty cool looking canopies on the boss stand, and come across yourself.
Canopy. Yeah, I only just recently got the train canopy from these guys, and I'm really loving it. It's definitely so much better being able to travel. Everything's all in one spot, no dust gets anywhere.
Yeah, so you went from an open setup to a closed canopy?
Yeah, I had the tub and a tub rack, and that was still fine. Like, I'm really not that fussy. But yeah, just with red dirt and just organisation, this is so much better now.
You reckon you could go back now?
No, probably not. I mean, if I had to, but I definitely am happy with my train canopy.
What about a little bit of tech stuff like your GVM and the weights and things that you need to consider? Because obviously when you're doing a big tour around, you want to take a lot of creature comforts with you.
Yeah.
So
Lucky Ironman had me sorted with that. They took the car, did all that for me, and now it's all set and ready to go.
So you're like, go over here, do this, make it work.
You guys can do that.
Very good. And you've been on the road for a while?
It's been a little while now. I was actually just thinking about that. December 22, I left Cairns and then started the lap. I've done a full lap, but I'm going to do another lap and do it in reverse and go to all the sections that I missed.
And you do most of it solo, yeah?
Yeah, all of it solo. Unless I'm out on a boat or a jet ski, I don't have any of that because I've got mates scattered around.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the travelling.
So like familiar people drop-ins and then
Yeah.
go and do your little adventures.
Here, I wanna go
What's it like solo travelling?
It's good.
Yeah.
I really like it because I mean I get to choose exactly where I want to go, and I don't really have any plan. Like I wake up every day not really actually knowing where I want to go, and I don't have to worry about someone else's input. And yeah, I just like being.
David gets scared.
not jealous at all. Not jealous at all.
You get scared, mate. You get scared.
Plenty of scared of the dark stuff, you know. Look,
It's fine. I'm in the tent by the time it gets dark anyway. Like I just watch the sunset, I have an early dinner.
Yeah.
I'm in the tent because I like getting up early. So
Yeah.
I'd rather be up early, explore the day, and then find a campground. And
Yeah.
cruise there for the night.
look, definitely been no stranger to travelling. What are, say, 5 things that you definitely can't live without and take on tour with you? Whether that be a mod or an item.
Yep. A tent. You need something to sleep in. I don't even know. 5 things that I need travelling. Well, I've recently got Starlink, but honestly, I don't even think I really needed internet. That's just good.
Starlink
now.
has been a game changer.
It's been really good because now I can work. I don't have to worry about driving to a roadhouse or finding service somewhere and driving extra to get it. So now I can just go and do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen to good podcasts. I don't need my phone. I actually don't really need that much to travel.
She's basic.
I'm
She
so
just gets
basic.
in and goes.
I've
Not
actually,
like you.
yeah, I had no fridge even when I started.
This guy, I'm no travelling princess. I know that.
He's got a hair straightener. He's got it all.
Oh yeah, I like my hair straightener. I love that.
I just know if I don't go away with a coffee machine for the boss, I'm in big trouble.
I changed
So,
my mind.
yeah.
No, I need my coffee machine.
Yeah.
I even had in my old setup with my tub, I had an inverter so I could have coffee. I would probably say the only thing I need to be happy is a coffee machine and a coffee machine.
Now she's thinking of more and more.
Yeah.
And I need electricity.
You've got to start the day right, though, with a coffee,
coffee every morning.
What about some mods to the truck, like tyres? Let's talk about size of tyres that you run.
Definitely need suspension, tyres and winch. I just finished the tally track.
Yep.
That was pretty full on. That was definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. Definitely needed all of that.
Yep.
My tyres, I probably wanted to go a little bit bigger, but they just scrape when I go around the corner. So I got 265, but I did want to go the 285 and go a little bit bigger, but that's okay.
What are your thoughts thoughts on the big American trucks? That's what we build.
Yeah,
big
you
dog
do.
builds.
Hey,
So
I do really
what do you
like
think?
them. Yeah, I do
Too
like
big
them.
for the roads, or you reckon they got their place?
I reckon they got their place for
It's
sure.
definitely,
I mean, I've driven a Ram, but I haven't really done too much driving around in big American trucks, but I like them.
Obviously, you got the big truck. Oh, sorry, a heavy canopy, a big trailer. You need the bigger and bigger trucks to get them around.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it would be cool driving around in a big decked out American vehicle, but I mean, I'm happy with my Hilux. It does the job for me, but I do really like what you guys do. Yeah.
She goes 6 to 10 items she now needs.
Yeah, now I'm thinking of more things that I need every day. So yeah, no, coffee machine's definitely not it.
Oh, well, look, Molly, thank you very much for your time.
Good to meet you, Molly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have
Good
a
luck
good
with
day.
the rest of the show.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you. James has been a supplier of mine for probably 3-4 years or something like that, and this is the first time we've actually met in person. So.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Dean.
It's been a while.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for making the effort to come down.
You're building up some amazing brands that are coming to Australia, focusing on a lot of the American stuff. So a lot of the Bushwhacker flares, Titan off-road fuel tanks, and then obviously a massive BDS supplier now as well. So Dave was just admiring the orange over here as well.
Yeah, it does look really neat. I do have a question though.
Yeah,
if you're going to do a lap of Australia, what is one mod that you'd have to do to the truck and that you got advice for everybody else?
Suspension.
Suspension?
Yeah, and I think, knowing your trucks, know your weights as well. We are actually exploring GVM, so we're actually now bringing up these Chev 2500s to 5.9 tonne.
Yep.
And matching it with the Fox shocks, the BDS arms. You want that reliability so that when you're travelling around Australia, that you can be comfortable knowing that you're not overweight and you know your shocks are going to perform as well. People buying these 2500s are buying them on car rego and not really understanding what weights when they put
It all comes down to weight. All comes down to weight. Yeah.
So it's a big thing to understand, and we try and explain that to all the workshops as well.
And Dave, good brand. So Fox Shock, you got your adjustability in them as well. Low speed, high speed.
Yep.
So being able to adjust it on the road obviously makes a big difference.
5 mods that you think you couldn't live without, what would you do to them?
Suspension, steps, tank,
That's
wheels.
fuel tank, Dave.
Fuel tank, fuels. And I think roller shutter, the states don't really are big on roller shutters or covering your tub. I think that's a really big thing for us because...
Well, they call it the wrong thing to start with, the bed cover or tub
bed cover. Bed cover, you know the terminology. Your stuff gets stolen around here,
That's Melbourne for you, isn't it? I'll get up where I put the bags.
Thank you very much for your time. Really
Thanks, Jay.
appreciate it. Good on you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dino,
Yes.
Lisa from Garmin.
I know. Well, we were just saying that's all I could afford, but obviously the bigger the better. Is that what?
Absolutely.
Is that what it's about?
Absolutely.
Look, I do have a question though. Like this fancy looking gadget up the top of this, is that some sort of GPS antenna?
That is our InReach, so that's our SOS.
Yep.
So if you're anywhere in Australia and you run into trouble, you press that button, you're on emergency services, you're getting help.
Righto, so that'll just beam out like a EPIRB or something like that?
It's like an EPIRB,
Yep.
very similar. And
Yep.
you can also text through it, so you can tell who you're speaking to what the rate of the emergency is. So
Yeah, righto.
it might be I've broken my leg, I need help, or I'm in serious strife, send a chopper now.
Yeah.
So it's really, really cool feature.
That's great.
We're gonna have to chat to the boss, mate, and do an upgrade for the next
Bonus
series.
thing, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you,
Hey,
Lisa.
thanks,
Thanks,
for your
guys.
time. Enjoy the show. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
chat.
you.
So Darren in the little rig, and obviously we've got the little dog now. So I did like his theme, maybe a little bit of a copycat style of number plate, but it is the sickest Jimny. It's got both canopy and no canopy option on the back, and he just finished Cape York trip.
That's quite impressive. Can I just ask though, with GVM being a major issue?
That on a Jimny, bro.
GVM upgraded. Yeah. Dino mentioned something about canopy on, canopy off sort of attitude.
Yeah.
What are you whacking into the back of that thing?
Yeah, okay, so when I have the canopy on, it does have the full kitchen setup and fridge and whatnot and a rooftop tent. Surprisingly, because it's an alloy tray and canopy, it was only about 15 kilos heavier empty than what was cut off the back of the Jimny.
Very
it's not
lightweight.
it is
then,
lightweight.
Yeah.
When it's loaded up, though, it is pretty heavy. Hence, I only put it on when I'm going camping somewhere and take it off. I just prefer to drive it as it is at the moment.
How did the Yokies hold up?
Yogis are awesome. Yeah, they're tall, skinny. They're a big cheese cutter, this one. So about 33.3 by 9.5. So I love these. They're not much rolling resistance. They bag really well and still give me the clearance. So yeah, they're sick.
far as upgrades go, doing a lap or something, what would you have to do, you reckon?
Definitely. Well, it has got the long range tank. I think that's an essential if you're going anywhere long distance in the Jimny. Other than that, for me, it's just about carrying the spares, making sure you got spares with you.
Yep.
I think when you got the spares with you don't need them. It's when you don't have them with you, that's when you do need them. Yeah.
What about that old, like, long battle of diesel versus petrol?
Petrol all the way.
Petrol all the way. I wasn't going to get anything different, were we?
No, absolutely not. That's all,
This tread, my son did send me down here on a mission. He knew I was coming to the 4Drive show. We've got some mini treads kicking around.
I think they're on the camera, actually. Yeah,
let's go looking. Right there. Look at them. I've come all the way to Melbourne just for a set of these bad boys, Dave. For a set of treads.
Let's size them up.
They're Jimny size, bro.
Definitely.
All it needs.
Full recovery.
Yeah, little car, little treads, but there we go. I'm happy now.
So, let's go and have a look around the bus.
How good is it?
Yeah, let's look.
I better make sure I'm not stealing these, but I'll go and pay for them in a second, all right?
Smoke, let's go. Come on, let's go. Keep going. No one's looking at us. Keep going. Around to me.
Ben here from Ultimate Off-Road. This is a Ranger Raptor portal kit.
Yeah, right.
We all just sort of stop, you know, when there's something cool.
It was shiny.
Just stop.
It was shiny.
Yeah, look at it. But just give me a quick rundown. What is it?
So this is a 74 weld portal, so fully billet, chain, not chain driven, it's a gear driven portal. It's a 4-inch lift or 3.88 inch, running 2-inch spacer in the front as well. So that's a 6-inch front, 4-inch rear, on 37s or 35, road legal, all states of Australia.
That's pretty cool.
So lift your axles, not your suspension.
I love it.
Because the Fox stuff is perfect on road. You can run 120 k's over speed humps and have a good time.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is just raising it up.
Yeah, awesome. Richard's got one of the toughest of the morning already because he can't beat a Barra.
No, not at all. This is quite
But you're
impressive.
more the engine man than I am, Dave. So come on, a few details.
That, but do you want to talk us about the power under the bonnet?
Yeah, it's just a FG Falcon motor. It's pushing out 300 kilowatts at the wheels. Nothing serious. It's just like the FG Turbo, the small one.
Yep.
It's done 40,000 Ks in the last 2 years. It's been to every state. It's nice and reliable.
Yep.
So yeah.
Did I see it on TV at one stage as well?
Yeah, very possibly. Yeah, I've got my own YouTube channel, so Design and Built, and there's a lot of footage of it driving on that. We just got back from Tassie, did the $1,000 track, and it's been underwater, and yeah, it's been through hell, but no, it's going well.
Coming down from Queensland, it's cool seeing some tough rigs in different states, that's for sure. So,
have you got any further plans for it? I don't know what else you do to it.
I mean, pipe dream would be just put another 100 mil in the cab.
Yep.
So just get a grinder and lop it in half and extend it all.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Just
That's my only regret. Like, everything's been built from the ground up, and I just wish I had a bit better seating position. It's just a little bit tight in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, apart from that though, it's all good. Yeah.
Very impressive build.
I love it. It's obviously we do big American trucks. What do you think of them?
Love them. Yeah, love them.
What's your favourite? Ford, Chevy, or the Ram?
Yeah, I'm a Ford man. I worked for Ford as an engineer for the last 8 years, and yeah, so F-150. Well, F-trucks are where it's at, I reckon. Yeah.
Love it.
So just again, remind me what you do for Ford.
I used to work in product development on the Ranger, yeah.
So then part of your role would be looking after GVM and how much load and stuff you can put on there. Would that be right?
Oh, he's on the spot now.
I know where this is going, and no further comments.
What just happened then? It was a genuine question. Just whisper it in my ear.
That's awesome, man. Well done with the build. It's sick.
Thanks, Ames. Yeah,
excellent. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Cheers.
Thank you. Have a look at how much illegal this is. How good is it?
I still haven't heard it start up either.
No.
I don't think he'd be allowed to in here.
Well, we tried talking him into it at the Brisbane show.
Yeah.
But I think we got Buckley's chance underneath the cover, and he was outdoors before.
Yeah.
Now, doesn't matter how many times you see it, it's still like, oh, look at this thing.
Like a wow.
It's just tough.
Yeah.
Look at it.
And what's your plan? When did you get down here?
I actually drove down, so we left Monday morning, and yeah, it was basically just let's road trip it, come down with a few mates. We did a few stops along the way and hit Sydney Harbour Bridge, all the iconic spots. And
did see a photo of the rig under the bridge.
Yeah, it was a good little spot.
Yeah.
Had the police pull up on us, which was interesting, but you know, they were really good about it. They saw the content and they gave us a follow. So
there you go.
Yeah, it was, good times. And then,
what's the biggest difference between Brisbane 4x4 show to Melbourne? Do you reckon? Like, what's it going to be? I've seen a few brands I haven't recognised, but
it's good seeing the interest of the displays from people that are more so down south. Like I think up in Brizzy, we get a lot more of. It's the first show of the year, so everyone's there to make an impression. But I think Melbourne's one of those shows that everyone gets to come and back it up.
Yeah.
They get to go, how can we do it bigger, better? But there's so much more space here.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit more organised chaos.
Yeah.
And man, the displays are insane. So
that's sick, man. Thank you. Good to chat.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thanks again. Cheers.
Dave, we're just going to wait in the line here for Sam Miles' photo. So longer we wait, the longer the line's going to get.
Right, I'm coming here.
Oh. You reckon he'll sign something for us too?
Well, hopefully. He's pretty cool.
A lot of merch here.
Yeah, we did. We got a little bit in trouble for having our stand like up high. But I'm like, you don't worry about that. They're gonna sell. So yeah, it's been a good show. Like
pushing the boundaries, everything you do.
I was like, look how big the car is. I need a stand to be taller than that. So yeah.
I think it kind of suits the number plate of the beast behind you there, Dino.
Funding is definitely illegal.
Fun's illegal. Yeah,
push the
that's
boundaries,
right.
you know.
We recently went to Indonesia and fun wasn't illegal there. No.
Flat out over there, they have no rules.
Yeah, right.
As long as you're not hurting anybody, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm impressed with that.
And I bet you there's less accidents.
Actually, yeah, they drive really good there.
Oh.
We didn't know what we were walking into, to be honest.
So when he said to me, he goes, Mitch, we're going to Indonesia, we're building a truck. And obviously I'm thinking third world country, little tin shed truck, what are we going to do? What the hell? Get there, huge establishment. Like that truck build was probably 40K. Each shock was $4.5 grand.
Yeah.
Corner, like that truck got money pumped into it. 5 full days, full nights.
It's one of their daily delivery vehicles, and we put like 40s on it. We 4-linked it. We went crazy, put a cage on it, and drove it on the street. So it's pretty wild.
That would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, but the guys that build it, they're different. They don't like to stand and use benches. They sit on the ground with their thongs, bashing bits of metal with hammers, and they make it work. It's pretty fascinating. So
Where can we go and watch that?
that's one of our recent episodes on the channel on YouTube at Build Not Bought. So just type in Indonesia, Build Not Bought, and there should be a playlist.
Well, there you go.
That's us.
Like we've,
on the flight home.
Yeah. Got a bid to watch, plus another car to suss out, eh? Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks again, guys. Awesome. Good on you, brother.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Another state, another season, but we're here again.
I've never been to the Melbourne 4x4 show.
Really?
It's my first time.
It's a big show. Melbourne 4x4 is a big show, as I'm sure you can tell.
Speaking of big,
yeah.
Look at this thing.
Me.
The mighty me.
Yeah.
This is a little different.
Yes.
Than when we saw it in Brisbane.
I know. It's cool to see you guys again because we saw this together, obviously, in Brisbane. It was there and we had a lot to say about it, but it's really nice. I just pulled the blanket off.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting to finally
You only just did that right now?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
So you'd be buzzing.
I know.
She's pumped.
I know. I want to ask you a question. Do you guys love it?
It looks amazing. The pink, the wrap, the whole sticker theme. I like it.
I really wanted to make something that like announced that there was a girl in the room because I feel like the four driving industry doesn't yet have a 50-50 ratio between boys and girls. So to help that grow, I wanted the girls to see it, and it's equal parts mature and young. A 5-year-old can love it, a 50-year-old can love it, but if they're a girl, she might feel like, do you know what, she did that, and I can see myself in that car to represent the girls.
And I saw your video, I think it was yesterday, where you were sort of sneak peeking for one little one,
today,
and that was pretty
an hour
cool.
before this,
So like full sneak peek, look underneath
the young girl.
Yeah.
That's what I mean,
that
though.
was cool.
It's because I've spoken to 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old women and then 5-year-olds that they've seen it and then it's just meant so much to them because it still lands really big with the girls to see a girl representing a community of people that's just a minority for now, and I really want to change that, and I think that this car is getting us one step closer.
So we've worked out the motivation and the delivery of it. Let's talk about the truck though now.
Let's talk about the truck.
So what have we got? What are
Last
the 5 mods that you've got on here that you wouldn't do without?
Last time was just suspension, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
Suspension
it,
and a rough set of wheels and tyres to go for a quick test.
Yeah, because it was dirty, remember?
Yeah, it was filthy.
So I still, have the full catalogue of Superior under the car. I've made some further upgrades, like billet rear arms, and just really taken it to the next level with steering. But more or less, that's still the same as what it was. I've gone with complete 360 custom bar work that's very futuristic, very modern, and very me. But it's going to protect the car no matter what, because this car was built to go wheeling, and that's what it will do.
So you made it like if I'm going to just leave the track all of a sudden, I'm all good.
I'm protected. But I still want to be comfortable when I go camping. I want to be safe. I want to be able to have all the storage and be cozy and comfy at night. So certain touring elements that I couldn't go without, like an internal fit out that's custom and my rooftop towed by 23.0. Those things, even though it's a wheeler, I can't live without them because I truly live on the road. And then of course, I know this doesn't change anything about performance, but just I've tried to integrate so much pink and Japanese street style elements into it. If the more you look at the car, you'll see that there's Japanese language all around and on the car that you can catch and read. Well, you won't be able to read because no one reads Japanese except for the Japanese. But that to me is really important. That to me is really important too.
Yeah.
Really important too, because I want to feel good while driving it.
It doesn't have to, or every mod doesn't have to always reflect performance.
Yeah.
So it can be a look and it's a personalisation and an extension of you. So that's awesome.
Yeah, but the best mod is a driver, so.
Oh, look out. That's cheeky self-plug there.
Love it. But that pink theme, it just looks amazing.
Yeah,
the machine wheels, obviously, black wheels are sort of boring these days, Dave, so the machine wheels definitely make it pop.
It's got to be sparkly. Yeah.
And then the Toyo tyres, it looks sick. I really like it.
I've really stuck with the brands that I trust. I've been doing this for a few years now, so I know what's good, and I like to do it once and do it right. This car's going heavily wheeling starting next week and every week for the rest of the good part of 12 months. So it's going to have a hard life. Like, I know it looks pretty, but it was built to do a job. So I went with something that I don't really have the time to be replacing parts. It needs to go hard and not break. So if it's on the car, it's got the Bridger tick of approval that it's going to last the mile, because I flog cars pretty hard.
She's just like full send.
Yeah, full send. Like I said, unmedicated ADHD.
It's kind of like show end, I want to go wheeling now, isn't it? I'm just getting that vibe from
I
it.
just want to go now. I've been so patient for the last 3 months.
Are you going after this show?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Where?
Okay, that's a lie. I've got to quickly go to South Africa. As soon as I'm back.
Just like that?
Just casually.
Is that on your jet too, Dave?
Well, it was like quickly got to go down to Melbourne for the show. That's as extravagant as we got today.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do you, eh?
No, I've got to quickly go overseas. But as soon as I'm back 1 week, I'll hit the tracks.
And most important thing, the nails match the car, Dave.
They've been like this for 3 weeks, and not a single person questioned or noticed why does she all of a sudden have pink and black nails.
It's all about the little details. When you do little bits and pieces, that's what I like to do on some of our builds, because it makes or breaks and just makes it different. And it doesn't cost a lot to do little bits of you, depending on no matter who it is. Like you said, whether it's a little girl, an old lady, little boy, old man, it's like you do you, and that's your style, and I think that's what's pretty cool.
I think I like him more than you.
That's fair enough. Hey, I'm back in the build. It looks amazing. It looks a lot different than Brisbane, eh?
Yeah,
You're
thanks,
such a
guys.
suckhole.
No, I want to say to you guys, it's really good to see you doing this. Like, people love your content. It's super entertaining. Also, you go a little bit more in depth, which I think people appreciate. So you're doing really good, and I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, Maxine.
Should be an American truck one day. You watch.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
What an awesome bit of custom gear.
When you see a truck like this, and it hasn't been sticking up too much yet, it's even better.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't think this one's seen any dirt yet. It is brand spanking new.
I actually like the nakedness of it and everything just sort of exposed. It's not overdone. It's just raw and it speaks. I'm going. It's got to go.
This takes me back to the Mint 400 when Method flew me over there. You know, just to rub it in a little bit. The Mint 400 was just these things in Las Vegas Strip, just boosting through the strip. Like, it was insane.
Like the pipe work of the exhaust system.
Yeah.
To work its way around, obviously, the rolled chassis.
One thing I'm noticing, who's dominating this show is Fox.
Yes, they are. They're everywhere. They're under a lot of rigs.
There is a lot of Fox at this show, and that's probably the biggest one. Yeah.
That's bigger than my gas bottle for my barbecue, mate. That is
Big
unbelievable.
4.0 triple bypass. Yeah. Haltech powered, steady.
Yeah, if you have
Steady
a look,
lights up the front.
have a look in the cockpit, mate. Have a look in the cab. Like, wow.
Freaking awesome.
You're talking about the Haltech stuff and everything in there, mate. You know, you can see a nice big display screen down the bottom there.
Yeah, wow. Need to
Definitely
see
very
what's in
impressive.
store for this.
Absolutely. No doubt this will get some time.
A pretty damn cool F100, eh? There's a pre-runner edition Ford F100. One to watch, I reckon.
Oh, mate, one to watch.
I've never even heard about it, so I'm keen to see where this goes.
Yeah. We're just looking at a whole ton of tough.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at. If someone asks me what my favourite car is at the moment,
Oh, this is
just
your
talk
new?
about- Yeah, that's it.
Is it a car though?
I don't know.
It's a race car. You got lucky and got inside this time, mate.
Yeah, it's much nicer in here because this morning it was dusty, hungover, and incredibly ill. So I could hide under the car on the carpeted floor.
What happened? What happened? First night fever?
Yeah, I got a little carried away. Rolled into bed around 10 to 5 this morning, and then back at it at 7 a.m.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Great effort.
The way if you drive a Toyota,
Yes.
it's assumed you've got nuts the size of King Kong.
Yes.
So you've got to be able to back it up, and you've got to be able to commit to it. So you drive
Two Toyota fans right here. They're going to cuddle it out. They're going to cuddle it out.
So yeah, oh yeah. Just
Oh, wow.
So how's the show been for
I'm
you so
blushing
far?
for you.
Show's been good, yeah. Show's been really good, actually. It was a slow start today, but it's like a freaking mosh pit in here. It's like the
we
club I
can't
was in
move.
last night. It's unbelievable. So it's good. Merch is selling. People love the cars. We've got Max's 105 on the stand this time round. So that's a 400 horsepower FTE swapped 105. People are loving it. So yeah, it's good.
Sick.
I got to say, it doesn't matter how many times we see this in socials, in real life, it's still got that awe factor to it, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's look, it's hard bringing the same sort of car to a show a couple of times with very little changes. This time around, we chucked some new lights up there, new rims and stuff.
Did you break it
Gave a bit of a
recently too?
refresh. It did have some mechanical little dramas, but it's back better than ever. A little bit of a new look, and yeah, hopefully pretty soon we'll be seeing it actually drive some shit. So that'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah, we're talking about, a little few mechanical issues. If you drive them, you're going to have them. So
That's right, yeah. And a car like this, 1100 horsepower, nut and bolt, ground up situation,
There's gonna be
teething
some
issues
teething.
are just part of it. So, look, we're finding them, but we're rectifying them as we go. And it's one of those things. You got to spend money. You want to play in the big boys. So
that's exactly right. It's part of the fun, though, eh? Like any other future plans for the truck?
Man, I just want to get it registered, engineered, legal, on the road, enjoy it, slam it into some trees, drive it into some rocks, film it for YouTube, and then park it up and move on.
All right, some opinion questions. Ford, Chev, Toyota?
Ooh, I do love my Toyotas, but also been spending a bit of time behind the wheel of an F-150 lately, and I am towier than can't say it, but it gets me excited.
Oh, is this a little sort of hint?
It could be. Ford Australia, if you're listening, I fucking hope you are. If you're listening and you got one excess stock and you want someone to build a mad one,
You've been towing these things around with a F-150.
Yeah, we're moving around we've had short wheelbase XLT and a long wheelbase Lariat, and it's been so good. So
Just having that step up to that slightly bigger class with the 4.5 ton towing.
Yeah, I don't care what people say. Nothing tows like an American truck. So yeah, like it. Load this thing up, put it behind that. It doesn't even know it's there. So.
I've seen this every show.
Yeah.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
I don't know. Maybe a little nervous.
I know, that's
Just
a big angle.
It is.
It's a big
Testing
angle.
the whole.
Oh, here he is right here.
How are you? Yeah, good. Dave, pleased to meet you.
Dean.
So welcome to the Iron Summit.
It's a little daunting looking.
Good, it should be. It's the steepest four-wheel drive ramp of its kind.
Is
so
it?
it's 45 degrees up. What goes up must come down, and it's 45 down, so 100% gradient. We get a lot of people at the shows. It's like, oh, but I've done Gunshot.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's think about that. You slid down it.
Yeah. You didn't drive.
You didn't drive up. You didn't drive up it, and we've got full control on the way down. And it's about the same steepness in the real world.
And what do we got? Maxi and a D-Max.
D-Max and the MUX. Yeah. So the choice is yours. You get to pick. We'll get to drive. And
I like the
we'll take it
D-Max
for a
ute.
spin.
It's one of my favourite utes.
So I'll do the MUX.
Yeah.
You D-Max, right?
Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
MUX it is.
MUX, I reckon.
It's probably a better call between my drivers as well. You'll be safer in the MUX.
Oh, no. Maybe we should do the D-Max.
Look, touch wood, it's almost perfectly safe. You'll be fine.
Touch wood, it's almost. Yeah, almost.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Keen as. Let's go. Come on.
Out of curiosity, how many cars have you put on its roof?
Oh, I don't count that high.
That gives me full confidence in that. Yeah, thanks. 4 low, no traction control, no diff locks, Dave.
4 low and away we go.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to hold the throttle nice and steady the whole way up. I'm using
He's holding
braking to control our speed.
Holding the...
Jesus.
Get up to here, I'm going to not see anything.
What the
Wow.
What
the heck is it?
What the Are you for real?
How do you know when to stop?
No.
Oh, guesswork, really.
He's just guessing where we're... No, we shouldn't be doing this right now.
Makes you realise how comfortable the seats are, though, isn't it?
Who's controlling the ramp?
I've got a little button in my hand.
He's got a button for the ramp.
Yeah,
He's full of confidence. Here we go.
He's good.
We're going down
The
bump.
seatbelts are going to give you a nice warm hug now.
wave
I'm
to-
not going to use the seatbelt so much. I'm standing on the brake pedal. 100% brake.
Brake pedal now, Dave.
Yeah, right. Well,
oh, no, here we go. Wait for the little pivot point.
Let's get it.
What the?
Yeah, that looks pretty steep.
Yeah, no, I've got news for you.
Yeah.
That's 40 degrees.
Oh, what?
Oh!
No way!
Nah, that shouldn't be real, eh?
That's pretty good. I've got one more little party trick for you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Set the water bottle up on the dash.
Oh,
Look at the water bottle.
No way. Just flip.
Hang on, flip that.
You got it, Georgie?
He's got the water bottle on the dash.
No way.
That is insane.
That is crazy.
Seatbelts are working, yeah?
Yeah, the seatbelts are working real well.
Right, we're not going to use hill descent on the way down either, guys.
What do you mean? What's hell? Well, hold on. What's hell descent?
Hill descent.
Hell descent.
Hill descent. Oh, sorry. The seatbelt's crushing my larynx.
You look good, eh?
I know, upside
You
down.
look like a
this
raptor
way.
piece of string around a chicken breast.
Yeah, have a go.
You ready to go, guys?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good, all right.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't like the way things are going. Can we reverse out of here?
Yeah, buddy. We've done it in reverse, but only once.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is that because it ended bad?
No, a lot of sweat and a lot of communication had to go into it.
Oh, right.
As
Yeah.
you can tell, we don't really see much going forward.
Yeah, wow. That was pretty cool, eh?
That is cool.
That is really impressive.
It's a beyond the
Wow.
world experience.
Yeah, wow.
Snap.
Back into two-wheel drive.
Thank you, driver.
Yeah, good skills.
I am a beer. Oh, maybe not mix alcohol in it.
No.
Oh, that was sick.
Whoa.
I might have to build a D-Max, I think. That was sick. Like little ute, then big truck.
Show and shine.
Show and shine. The Brisbane one had some pretty cool cars, but we don't have too much time. So we're going to have to buzz through here.
Buzz, but remember our mate's roads that he did in the show and shine?
Yeah,
at
that was
Brizzy?
sick too. There's a contender.
I must make the 80 there because the young bloke's got
Scooby.
an 80. He loves it. 79 Sandy. I'm enjoying it. Lots of Toyotas in a lineup here at the moment.
By the time we get at the end here, we've got to pick a favourite.
Yeah. Old school F100.
Should I
man.
guess yours and you guess mine?
Oh damn! I don't know. We can have a crack at it
All right.
for sure.
All right.
Look at the roof stopper on that old school F100 though.
Yeah, I do like it. But I don't want to give away too much because you'll guess my.
Oh really? You think so?
Like a chopped 80. It'd have your name written all over it.
That's definitely unique and different. For sure.
Hang on, double 190.
Nice colour.
There's a lot of sandy
Nice
down
colour.
here.
Yeah, there is a lot of sandy.
A lot of sandy. Oh, we had Joel's 76, I think it was at Brisbane. Remember Joel's,
Yes.
the white one?
Yes.
This is a contender, Cookie.
There's a lot of sandy there.
I'm going to pick yours. I reckon yours was the clean 80 at the top.
I reckon so.
What do you reckon mine was?
Oh, I reckon you can't go past your little sandy tubing, mate. That'd be you. wouldn't
I
it?
actually like the F100.
Oh, you do?
You did too, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did. I noticed the big rhubarb on the front there, man.
If we
Big
get
winch.
If we get time later, we'll have to
come
shoot
back,
and see, but that's
Right,
definitely
yeah,
my
right,
favourite.
Nice. I like it.
Sick.
Yeah,
Alright,
the
this
80.
ball. We haven't done this one yet.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's do that.
last show in Brisbane when we saw you.
Yeah.
The big red was getting points, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
You got outdone at the Melbourne show because have you seen the trophy truck up on steady stand?
100%. I will sell this and put a deposit on that.
And they're talking it up. They're talking it up that it's fully road registered.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I'm so keen. 1.2, count me in. That's what
Is that what it is?
1.2 million.
Damn.
That's Dave's sort of money, that is.
Oh, yeah. Just make it right.
Just all chip in and just take it for a weekend each.
Couple trucks off on the market and we all squeeze into one trophy truck.
Oh, 100%. It looks sick. That is incredible job they've done.
Hey, this is still a standout. Have you done anything different this time round?
Yeah, got all the airbags wired up now, so all controlled through the Boss airbags underneath.
Yeah.
All the lights are wired up now as well.
Because it was a bit of a throw together to get ready for Brisbane, wasn't it?
Yeah. The lights were just bolted on there. They weren't wired up.
Yeah.
So
they work better when there's power to them.
Exactly. So now they're all lit up. It looks sick. It's getting tuned next week at Tommy Performance Tours. So it'll come back with like 1,400 newtons, 700 horsepower. You know, it'll be rolling coal. So
there we go. This guy.
So and then we're nearly finished. Nearly.
And have you played around with your canopy setups? You were talking last time that the boys are saying that you could obviously remove and do what you want on the back. Have you played around with much, or is it
a little bit? Like I put the new Weekender panel in here, which is our base electrical panel now as well, and we can rearrange it for the shows basically. So it's a little bit different layout. We've now added the shower tent bracket as well onto it. We've switched it around a little bit based off new product as well.
Awesome seeing you.
You too.
Thank you.
Cheers, brother. Another familiar face, Dave, Timmy.
Yes.
Boys, what's happening?
Yeah, Timmy.
Yeah.
How are you, mate?
I'm well.
Since Brisbane, here we are in Melbourne.
I know, it's a whirlwind tour every time, mate.
Isn't it just?
Yeah,
you know, and like obviously there's been a lot of things that have probably changed since then to now.
Yeah.
So what are some of the highlights? Where are we at?
You look older.
I'm weathered, is what you're saying. It's a polite way of saying I've aged heavily. Mate, everything. It's been full on. We got the factory running like clockwork at the moment, so we're pumping work through it.
We still need to do a tour in there, Dave.
Come
Mitts tour.
Anytime.
Mitts tour.
We're there. 6,000 squares under roof.
6,000 square under roof.
Yeah.
Holy dooly, you're mad.
We've
I
got
love
a big
it.
setup now, eh? We've got to pump the work into it to keep it going. It's a beast.
How many coffee machines do you get out of
No. So we've been pumping the work through, and the good thing for you guys is the US builds for us are cracking along. Like that has become a massive part of our business in the last, especially 6 months.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I went and did a tour with the boys from 24/7, and we tested all the 1500 variants and the 25s.
Yeah.
And I won't tell you who I think won, but it was definitely unreal to put them back to back. So like, the F-150 against the Ram, against the Chevy, it was sick. So that was cool. And in the 25s, geez, they're a nice car.
It's a whole different truck, isn't it? Once you hit the HD truck,
the HD with
that's
the big,
my pick.
Yeah. And then
diesels.
It was good too because we did a heap of research around like going to the GVMs and GCMs.
Yeah.
Those 2500 variants, they're not worth doing trays and boxes on.
No.
You can do it, look, but you got to do your research.
The 1500s, you mean?
Yeah, the 15s.
Thinking of your weight in the 1500, you definitely need the 25s, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
I would go to a 25 before I went to a 15.
Yeah.
It's
skip it and go straight to the big one.
If you're going to do a big build, if you just want a daily runner, then I think the 15's the key.
Yeah.
But if you're doing big trips and you want a big build, do a big dog build.
That's all right. We can GVM the 2500 Chevy now up to 58, 28 kilo.
Yeah, that's wild. And you can go to the MB, from MB1 to MB2, so that's like going to a light truck license.
Correct.
So it depends on what state you're in. You can have a beer at lunch or not, but I think it's worth doing that.
The pros far outweigh the cons when it comes to NB2 versus NB1. So
I'm not biased on the Chevys, but because I really like the Ford, and I think if we had factory delivered F250s in this country, I reckon they would be an absolute hit.
Factory delivered any HD truck here is going to change our whole world all over again. Hopefully it comes one day. I still haven't heard any whispers on the wall. But
well, even factory supported is probably the next one.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're killing it. But those Chevys are sick. I love those cars.
What's the next trip on the cards for yourself?
I'm doing a little family vacay next week, which will be lovely.
That's nice.
A little time away. And then we're actually hopefully displaying in SEMA in November. So,
SEMA,
baby.
We're going to have it over there one year, Dave.
Anywhere would be nice, mate. You know?
Just a holiday?
Yeah, just a holiday. Here's the boys form, you know. Hey, Davo, what are you doing? I'm going to jump on a plane at 5, come down to Melbourne, we'll do the show, and then we'll fly home tonight. Not even a bloody Macca's about you, mate.
No Macca's.
And you're giving away a coffee machine.
Yeah, you're going to give a coffee machine.
We're going to Mids, get that done. We pick up one of those coffee machines and we scoot.
I need to leave with something.
Let's do it. Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Good on you.
Is the power on over here or what? We're just feeling a bit seedy. We woke him up early.
Mate, you couldn't afford my coffees, I tell you what. They're a little expensive. Remote coffees are dear out of the bush, eh? You can charge whatever you like.
I bet so. 100%.
Yeah.
You're a silly bastard and just went down Gunshot, I saw.
Yeah, mate, I think we might have been the first Ram or any American truck to sneak down Gunshot. Safe to say it was just. Yeah, we took all the paint off the rim, so that's how snug she was. But
yeah,
mirrors stay on?
Yeah, mirrors were fine, believe it or not. So yeah, no, it was good fun. We would have made it straight through, except the caravan drawbar held us up.
Yeah, right.
So
you took the van down with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're mad.
Yeah,
you're
we
mad.
had the caravan van wheels were in the air. It was literally just, I got caught on the drawbar, so we had Carl put a winch on, dragged me about a metre, and we were good. So
You're mad bastards. How'd the Ram handle the whole trip though? Good?
Good, mate. The whole concept was, my 79 went down, towing a Patriot, so we're like, right, well, the Ram's got to do everything the 79 did, and it got it done with ease, so I was stoked.
Yeah. Without being a stranger, sorry, to touring and everything like that, what are some of your major mods that you suggest doing for something like what you've just done?
Well, look, for the touring, good 12-volt system. That always comes in handy, so you got your cold beers in the fridge.
You got Red Arc pack in this one?
Yeah, Red Arc, 400 amps lithium, 3,000 watt inverter. Other than that, probably just good set of suspension, good tyres. You don't need all the fancy shit to actually get it done, mate. First time I did Cape was about 12 years ago. 2-inch lifted, D22. We just had stretchers. We didn't even have swags, just stretchers under the awning. So keep it simple.
Yeah, right. That makes it work, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you got the coffee machine now, though.
Yeah, now we're a little bit fancy, but we got some basic trucks. But it's always, just nice to see how far we can take a build.
What's next, matey?
We got a big boat coming, so we'll be dragging this thing to the tip of Australia, dropping the boat in, and we're going to take the boat round the top, all the way down to Cooktown. So
that's sick.
That'll be something different.
Very good.
Sounds really exciting. We're not jealous at all, mate. We're just going around interviewing everyone else's experiences.
Days, all good.
That's wicked, man. Well done.
Too easy. Enjoy the show, boys.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, thanks heaps, eh? Cheers.
Nice
Thanks,
to meet
buddy.
you,
Thanks, brother. How long have you known Dave?
Heaps.
2 seconds, yeah. Just met him.
Thanks, he's a good one.
We're talking about tattoos already.
Yeah.
You guys?
Yeah.
Oh, you would too.
I got Zing On tattooed on my legs. It's upside down because I done it myself.
Was not expecting that.
You brought it up.
Yeah, cool.
Well, it looks a little bit cleaner than when I saw it in Alice Springs a couple months ago, mate.
It's definitely a little bit cleaner.
What's happened since then?
I've cleaned it about 10 times and sprayed 2 cans of tyre shine on, and now it looks like a show car.
Pretty big turnout, home show for you.
Yeah.
And I've just seen how many people want to take photos of this truck, mate. It's pretty cool.
Mate, it's been flat out.
Your head just big off.
It's good though. I've just repainted all the bar work, the store, even like the dip housing's been sandblasted, painted.
Yeah.
Just had a bit of I've been wheeling it pretty hard for a couple of years, and it's been smashed through, like all the paint's missing. So gave it a birthday, made it look good, and everyone's been able to come and see it while it looks good, and then I'll go and destroy it next week in the high country.
Oh, that's the spirit, definitely. Send it.
Yeah, that's it. But it's just been good for everyone to be able to come down and see the car and realise that it's not a shit box, and then it's looks
freaking
good.
awesome.
Yeah, so
Can't beat it, I don't reckon. It's one of my favourites of the show. What's your pick between a good petty and a good diesel build?
Ooh.
Diesel or petty? You're a diesel man. A bit of soot out the top.
I'm a diesel man, but I'm building a petrol too. I'm a bit of everything.
There you go.
I reckon petrol if you want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And I reckon diesel if you want something that's going to last. And
you want to do your big Ks and stuff like that. Like, you can't go wrong for a tourer with a diesel, but you can't go wrong for fun with a petrol either.
That's true. That's very true. And some of the tracks down here, 33s will handle it, 35s, 37s.
Yeah, whatever. You just pick your level of difficulty and go for it.
Right foot down.
Yeah.
What about some necessary mods you reckon that you'd have to do to something before you send it?
Diff locks.
Yep.
Diff locks are probably the biggest one, especially down here. And yeah, good suspension and diff locks and, good wheels. That's about it. Anything other than that is like, a winch. A winch, so when you get into trouble, you can get yourself out. But if you got diff locks, good suspension, good set of wheels, and a winch, you'll go anywhere.
If you could take any food for driving?
KFC, obviously.
Is there a back end story to that?
Not really. I just like KFC.
Loves it. That's sick, mate. Well,
I reckon we go and
eat some KFC.
Yeah. The chat's maybe a little bit hungry, eh? We've been going since 5, so yeah. But hey, awesome. Thanks for taking the time.
Might be knock off time for me too. I'll come with you. Come on. Yeah, all right, let's go.
Big man, big truck.
What's the 5 biggest mods that you've whacked on this thing?
Oh, that could be the liquid spring suspension, trait canopy, super singles, those big 43s.
Yep.
43s?
43s. Good years, they're Kevlar, sidewall, ballistic proof, so anyway, any shots in here, we're good. They actually are, but yeah.
They actually are. He's like, not kidding.
It's obviously the boys at GNL tuned her up, so she moves. That's probably it.
What sort of figures did they get?
I think about 580, 1700.
Obviously, big trucks.
Yeah.
Got any recommendations for the must-dos for someone that's looking at
Yeah, F truck. Don't about those chefs.
You're mad, mate. Good to see you again, and all the best, brother.
Happy days.
Cheers, mate.
Coming down.
Thanks, Carl. Cheers, man. Thank you.
You're not as bright now. You got some new colours going on.
I like black.
Yeah.
Black's my new colour. I've been asking the missus for a while now.
Yep.
Love it.
You heard it here. Yeah.
It's my new colour.
Yeah, there you go. Whiteys.
And how's I just saw the Chevy down the road there. Kale did call it the arse eater, but
the ram eater now.
Ram eater.
Oh shit! Wrong number plate, but
eats for breakfast.
He said you had some pretty crazy photos that he might have had a sneaky view of from the last trip, mate.
Yeah, 100%. So basically, the 2500 Chevy, which looks a bit secondhand now because it's already been out in the field, and we have people are looking at it after it's done its job. So it went up to Cape York. We started at Fraser Island, ended up all the way at the top of Cape York, towing the arse out of my big 6-metre plate boat.
Yeah.
You could literally pitch your swag underneath the drawbar. It was that high. It was nuts.
You're mad.
And we were going like this, like that.
Yeah.
Nasty track.
Yeah.
Middle of nowhere. We're going to places that you will never see.
Yeah.
You've never seen them.
That's awesome.
And that's the best part about it. We've found these places in Cape York that people just go, oh, where the hell are they going?
Yeah.
And that's what I like. Cape York's like that.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I go there.
Yeah.
Like, I go 4 times a year.
That's crazy.
6 times a year. So.
And obviously, every vehicle sort of got its place. The smaller ones that can be a little bit more nimble and stuff like that. But how are you finding the towing with the bigger truck?
Yeah. So first thing people are going to go, oh, they won't fit down the tracks of other vehicles. You know, they don't fit down they don't fit down Australian roads, tracks. Or it's all a big myth.
Yeah.
Same old story. You know, we've got not only a big 2500 American truck, a 7-metre plate boat on the back. And it's like, mate,
nothing else to do like that. Yeah,
that's the thing, you know, because we've had that experience over the years of towing big trailers into those tracks. You know, we know how to manoeuvre a vehicle to get through. And
turning circles, not bad. Not much better. It's not even any worse than a 79, really.
Exactly, that's the thing. So it's got the same sort of turning circle.
Yeah.
But you can carry so much more. You're in comfort.
Yeah.
You drop into a hole with a 37, and it feels like you're going off the edge of the gutter.
Yeah.
Whereas the smaller trucks, they'll struggle in that hole.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, and then I think it's this big myth. We're trying to I'm trying to eliminate that, just dissipate that huge myth that people think big trucks can't handle Australian tracks, but they can.
Yeah. Everything's got its place. It's not going to be as good as some smaller vehicles in some places, but where they shine, they definitely shine. So,
oh yeah,
it's
when
awesome.
you're heading down the PDR, mate, doing like a 90, 100 kilometres an hour with 7 metre plate boat on the back, mate, and you know, you're not even feeling the bumps. Yeah. You know, old mate goes past and, you know, he's just rattling his teeth out sort of thing, and it's just how it goes, mate, you know.
And you put the, what size, you've got the Norweld on the back of the Chevy then as well?
Yeah, the full Norweld package, so it's the biggest canopy they make. That's obviously, they export that one to the States, obviously in a different configuration, but here in Australia, the big trucks are becoming so popular it's not funny. Yeah. And we've been tourers from day one. We're not track bashers. We're tourers. Yeah. So we get out there, make a vehicle that can go to those great locations, tow the big gear, tow the big trailers, and then, you know, once you get there, you got all your toys. Yeah. And that's it. So it's only been, for me, I've evolved to the bigger trucks easily. Yeah. Because we did conversions.
So what would be like, say, 5 top pointers that you'd want to recommend to somebody that wanted to set something up like that to start heading on their adventure?
So if you're going to do that big touring, you know, because everyone wants to do the lap.
Yes,
everyone wants to tow everything, and the older you get, the more comfort you want, right? So if you're going to set up, look, people go, oh, that's way out of reach of the normal person. Yeah, but when you're retiring, you know, you've worked your whole life, and then you've got your big super payout or whatever, and you got to go and spend it on some stuff. You don't want to compromise, do you? You're gonna make sure that you go, right, well, let's buy something that we're really going to use, because we're going to do that once in a lifetime trip. So the biggest thing for me is when you set up your gear, don't compromise on power or the size of the vehicle if you're going to start towing big heavy gear. Yep.
Otherwise, everyone wants a bigger and bigger van these days.
Well, I've seen these vans now, like they're bloody chassis rails about this high, and they're 3.3 meters in height. They're going to struggle because of the height, but if they're out on that open road, they ain't going to tow it with a smaller truck. You're going to need a bigger truck to haul that type of stuff, because we want everything. We want everything.
You nailed it on the head before, how you said you're a tourer, but you're still obviously showing what a tourer can do in the crazy environments. But for 90% of my customers that are, say, hitting the road, looking at retiring, it's good suspension and setting it up well to be able to hit those corrugations, a little bit of beach work, but just nice highway touring with safety. You can drive for longer.
Yeah, hop out of the car after doing 10 hours, and it's like, oh man, that just feels awesome, you know? Try and do that out of a four-wheel drive bloody truck.
So with that, you obviously do a lot of touring. You're in the car for a long time, and when you do stop, what are some of the things that you can't live without, though?
My biggest thing is I'm a real canopy man. Like, so when I first started, that was my. I first started in the back of a wagon, and I went to canopy straight away. And by going to a canopy, you got those luxuries, you know, like the fridge is there, the access to the, you know, to cooking and you know, dry foods and you know, like I got a lot of shit in my truck. I got a metal detector in my truck. I got rifles in my truck. You know, I got all the gear, fishing rods and lures and hunting gear. I got all that sort of stuff. I drag that along with me. So space is my biggest thing. So when I go away, when I build that truck, I actually not really, to a point, I'm not building it just for adventure. I'm building it for my travels. Yeah. So I'm picturing in my head, me, my family, in that truck, touring, I want to be comfortable. Yeah. And that's how I've set it up. You know, the All for Adventure gig, that's pretty cool, but I like to do shit when I'm not working, you know what I mean? I like to go to those places with my family. And I've done that from day dot. You know, my kids have been to Arnhem Land, Cape York many times. They go to Cape York every year for the last 10 years they've been to Cape York without fail. You know, they've been to Arnhem Land twice, they've been Darwin, you know, they go, the only thing they haven't been is they haven't taken the missus over to the Kimberley.
There you go. Thanks. I know how busy the stand is and everyone's pumping, the merch is pumping, so thanks for stopping, and I know we look forward to seeing the next series come out, Dave.
100% we
Mid-November.
do. All right.
Mid-November, you'll see it on Unleash.tv. So our subscription platform where you can watch everything and anything we've ever done Unleashed and All for Adventure. And there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people haven't seen, like stuff that we've been doing for years now on Unleashed. So
I'll just throw a real random one at the end there, Dave. Biggest barra you've caught, Jace?
Biggest barra is a metre 20.
What about you, Dave?
About 92.
I don't even think I'm on the scoreboard.
I need to get out more.
That backfired. Been throwing me under a bus all day, Jace. Hey, look, thanks for taking the time.
No worries, mate. Not a problem.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet
Cheers,
you.
brother.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the show.
I don't know about your legs, Dave, but I am wrecked.
Yes, mate. I couldn't agree with you more. Very early start this morning.
What a day.
Yep.
National 4x4
Melbourne.
outdoor show.
Melbourne. I can't believe he got me to jump on a plane at 5 this morning.
How good is it, though?
Yeah, I like to see it, man. So we've been in a big day.
Yeah.
Some top
I
attractions.
really liked it. I think it was just good. My favourite part was probably seeing a few really cool builds that we hadn't seen in Queensland before. So that I've seen on like flicking through Instagram, socials and things like that. But how about your favourite point of the day?
Oh, look, I've got to be honest. I must admit, that trophy car, that's a blowout.
You know, guys, this has been awesome.
It has been.
If you like this episode, check this one out here. Also, Dave, have you seen this?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
You look good.
Oh, yeah.